Guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution, and I'm here today to bring you a love and soul connection message for the sign of Sagittarius for February 2021. So keep in mind, my friends, it's a general message. Take what you feel resonates for you on a soul level. Disregard the rest. Go about your day, but know that no matter what messages come through today, it's still up to you and your active free will, the choices you make, the steps you take in this world. And that is awesome because that means that this power is in the palm of your hands. So I also heard before I get started, the power of surrender will be really important this month. This is surrendering to the divine, knowing what we can do. So what can we control, right? What are the things that we actually have the power within our hands to do, and what are the power that we don't? If we don't have the control over it, it's something that we need to allow our mind to let go of. And I heard disengage as well. So if that makes sense for you guys, this might be your message. If not, there's a whole lot more to come with the cards. So for all my subscribers, I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Truly, you mean the world to me. And if you are new to my channel, thanks for stopping by. If you feel like this resonates and you'd like to kind of explore my channel, because again, this is like new, please feel free. And if you like it, hit subscribe, join the journey with me. Let me encounter your energy more often. And if you do want to see more of these love readings, hit the like button so I know whether or not I should do these more often. So I'm going to get started. Before I do, I'm going to call in spirit. I'm going to ask any of your spirit guides that are here for our highest good to join us. And ask Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, and Archangel Gabriel with my team of light to join us as well. To guide, bless, and protect myself, this reading, and any of you who would ask for it. To use me as the clearest channel possible, delivering the most far-reaching of messages. But again, only top-notch messages here for our highest good. Nothing second-rate, my friends. So before I get into the cards, what I'm going to ask you guys to do is take a few minutes and meditate. You can hit pause if you want, or just take a few deep breaths in and out and think about a situation you may want an answer to. This could even be, what do I need to know about my current situation? Think about a person, if it's the person you'd like to know about, or even, if you don't have a person and you're not sure of what you want to ask, just, again, what do I need to know, or what is coming up for me? Time is fluid as well, so these messages could be picking up on situations from the past, something from past life even, or something that is kind of already happening to you. So pay attention to how it makes you feel as well. If I trigger you throughout this, use that empowered vulnerability. What was it I said? How can you use it in your day-to-day worlds going forward to create positive change? Let's see here. For the Sagittarius, you guys, you have, wow, woman of the earth, man of the sky, man of the earth, woman of the sky. And you also have earth angel. So Sag, you guys are being asked to stay really grounded this month. But also there's this dichotomy of stay grounded but connected to source. And I feel like this is black and purple. Okay. Being connected to the earth, rooting ourselves in, being grounded, but also accepting that heavenly divine guidance and being connected to source. And I think this is also important too, because it's asking you to really help where you can on our Mother Earth, on Gaia. So I am going to get a little bit of reading from the book for you for this, for number 48. It's been a while other than this month that I used these cards. So I'm going to read you a little bit. It says, this oracle brings you a message of sacred relationship that leads to divine understanding and experience. You are being opened up to sacred relationship, either in your current relationship or one that is on its way to you now, in human relationship and divine relationship with the heavenly beloved. Know that you are worthy of it, and keep a light of gentle hope and respect kindling in your heart as you anticipate the union with your beloved. Know that even when it's dark, when it challenges you, there is a sacredness unfolding. The love of the divine wants to reach us not only in our happiness, but also perhaps more so in our darkest hour. Let it reach you through your relatedness with another, and do not be afraid to be broken and opened. For in that cracking of what you thought you were, you shall begin to know what you are, which is heaven on earth. And that's really important too here with this earth angel. Many of us, I feel like on this earth, feel like we don't belong at times. We feel like we're alone because I heard you're not meeting the kind of caliber of people that are meeting up to your needs or your expectations. And you may not be, I heard, even meeting people like you. And here's, I think, where I'm hearing like you guys may have felt really lonely at certain times in your life, and Spirit saying, you know what, remember that you are divine on this earth. And that is sometimes why we feel super lonely, because we understand things on a different level, we see things on a different level. And I feel like what I heard is it takes one to know one at times, that to truly appreciate whatever we're going through. So you may, I heard like you may be expecting, or you may be about to experience someone who's also an earth angel, who's also here to help raise the vibration of the planet, who may have also gone through some same difficulties as you are, and they're here to help shed some light on that, to help you see all of the colors, right? Not just the darkness, not just the void. And I hope that that part didn't resonate, being in our darkest hour. But if it did, take heed that you know hope is here. There is love on its way. Open up to the divine first. And if you are feeling completely alone, know that you have Spirit, you have Source. Open up to Spirit and say, Spirit, help me. Help me find those that are meant for me in this world. Also, what I heard is you're going to have to let your guard down a little bit. We're going to have to trust that everything's going to work out as it's meant to in this earth. So I'm going to pull cards for you guys, Sag, and then I'm also going to pull some cards for your love or soul connection, and then we'll do the space in between. So Spirit, what is the messages from the soul connection? You have knowing without knowing. I feel like you may not have met this person yet, for some of you. For others of you, this person is very, very highly intuitive. They are very connected with the divine. I feel like there's times where they're definitely psychic. They may know things and just have no explanation of why or how they know these things. One example is I heard like a human lie detector, right? Especially if we're empathic, we know when someone's lying. And it's not always about facial gestures or things like that. Sometimes you just feel it in your body, no, that's not right. I feel like as well, your person is also very in touch with their spiritual mission. They know without knowing exactly what they're here to do on earth. And that's also really cool. So let's get a little bit more of these. Knowing without knowing. Can you explain this on the soul connection side? Intimacy as well. So this speaks of a few things. Yes, it speaks of physical intimacy and the need to be close. And that when we're close, look at all these rings radiating out. When we share our most vulnerable, deepest, darkest feelings and secrets, and we open our heart fully, we can create resounding light. Light that affects the universe. It affects it because it's rippling out. It's going to touch the lives of all that are around us. I feel like as well, your person already knows that if you haven't meant that you exist, that this type of intimacy and this type of relationship can exist. But they feel like as well, if you have met this person, or again, if it's in the future, this person's kind of going to know how you're feeling without you having to tell them. So it's not just lie. These people could know if we love them. They know when we're sad. They know when they're hurting. And I feel like they are going to be a safe place for you to open up and exchange and share your vulnerable heart. As well as I feel like they're looking for that too. They're looking for this earth angel, someone in their world that can help them heal, that can help them rise up, help them see the joy in life. So I'm going to read to you a little bit of this knowing without knowing. This is, if I haven't said it, Elena Fairchild, the Journey of Love Oracle. I absolutely love Elena Fairchild. So it says, sometimes the heart knows in a way that its concrete mind cannot, and memory cannot. We feel something that we cannot quite express. Perhaps others are quick to dismiss it as meaningless whimsy or irrationality. Yet the feeling beyond the mind's capacity to fully perceive is the ancient truth of your greater self reaching through time and space to connect with you. Like a phone line extending from a more ancient place in the world, you can hear a crackle perhaps, not the clearest reception, but you can also sense the love traveling along the telephone line. The things that you feel and that do not appear to make sense are the things you must trust now. You are being guided by a force far greater than your own mind. An ancient divine brilliance is reaching to you, communicating with you. You may not hear or understand with clarity as yet, but you may feel it. Trust what you feel. So before I talk about that more, I'm hearing as well, some of you may be getting like ringing in your ears and downloads as well, or your partner is, okay? I feel like you being here as an earth angel as well. A lot of people talk about the ringing could be angels talking to you. I definitely feel like it's spirit in some more form, be it your soul family downloading information to you that you need to have. I feel like this could also be healing you, soul calibrations, as well as oh, okay. I feel like, let's talk about a few years back, okay? 2017 is a year where I feel like a lot of us were going through our initiations and our spiritual process. We're starting to awaken. And from that point, this is my personal experience, and I know for other people that I've spoken to, this is also something that's happened. Those ringing in the ears, the spiritual downloads, at times they were completely intense. There was times where they hurt. And I really did feel at the time it was soul calibration. It was my body needed to be able to handle the light differently because there's a whole lot of light codes coming down now. And I feel like this may be happening to your partner. It may have happened to you. What I will say is the more spiritually tuned that you get, the less these downloads actually hurt, and the more it's just like a pressure change in your ear, and you kind of hear it. They come and they go. What I would say is pay really special attention to what is it you're doing at the time. Are you talking to someone? Are you saying something? Are you thinking about something when it happens? Because this is also things that when these happen, we may not actually know what is being communicated. So it may be really important on this side to get really intimate with yourself as well as spirit. To be like, spirit, what was that? Don't understand. If the ringing in your ear doesn't resonate at all, disregard it. But for those of you where it does, just know that it will get better. For some of you, I heard you may want to go to the doctor, though. You may have, what is the word, tinnitus? There is issues right when we have ringing in our ears as well. And if it is really painful, also get that checked out. But I also definitely feel like throughout your spiritual awakening, that may be something that your person definitely has gone through. So be really open as well with your spiritual transformation, because a lot of times the people around us who are not earth angels or are not on a spiritual mission or on a spiritual journey, there's a lack of understanding on what we go through, and some of us have definitely felt crazy at times because the people around us aren't experiencing these things. And I feel like it's really important to know and to make each other feel comfortable and know, you know what, I got your back no matter what happens. I'm here for you. I'm going to listen to you, to support you, and to know, you know what, you're not alone. That's really important, I feel like. So Spirit, what is the shared energy, please? Get Cosmic Butterfly. I think both of you guys are going through this transformation, and it's also something that the cosmos and the heavens have orchestrated well in advance to you guys meeting. It may even have been that when you guys met, when you first connected, there's a click, an instant soul recognition, and these light codes that you're both carrying, it's like a fusion, right? And how I've heard it explained before by, I believe it is, Gold Ray Twin Flames. The guy Mel, he's actually passed away, which is really sad. But the way that he put this was that we all carry codes of what we've healed in our life, right? And things that when we encounter other people, this energy, it actually is going to help merge so the other person can help be healed by what you've already healed. I'm not doing justice to what he said and how he explained it, but just that when we come together, our energies are going to merge, and that merging is going to go to the unhealed parts of ourselves and go to the unhealed parts of them, where this energy can also help them transmit and transmute. I heard translate as well, because our energy is translated in different ways. I know many of you guys, if this is obviously a soul connection would be a very spiritual union, and you guys may feel each other, right? Your partner may have a real sense of you on a energetic level. Even though you may not be there, they know without knowing that it is you. And I think there's also a real intimacy here because your person can feel you. And I think you on this side too, being an earth angel, it's like there's this definite mutual understanding and feeling. And the transformation on your end, on their end, it's really important. I heard like it's a guiding force. So they want me to read to you a little bit of the cosmic butterfly, number 36. You are being reborn from the pulsating womb of the Divine Mother, on fire with her creative power. You're being transformed while living, to surrender certainty in favor of openness, to accept the smallness of your everyday life whilst admitting to the magnificence of your being, to open up to the divine light that pours through you into a myriad of forms, endlessly creating, destroying, creating again. This is your sacred task. Life is thriving within you. You may not feel stable as yet, but will certainly feel exciting as you enter into yet another cycle of rebirth. Why not let yourself be broken down and reborn through the workings of nature? Another life within this one beckons for you now. This message for you is that if your life feels like it's falling apart, then take heart, for it is falling apart to come back together in a new way and rebirth. And this one talks about that vulnerability. That's the most important thing right now. I feel like it's important for both of you because how can we transform? How can we transmit new energy if we're not going to get really, really deep down into who we truly are and get vulnerable with our feelings? I feel like many of us as well have been taught to swallow those feelings, swallow those emotions, that once the situation is done, we're going to forget it. What happens about that though is that we may be holding on to lingering trauma, lingering pain, unhealed baggage. So this is the point where we find balance within ourselves, Sag. We go, you know what? I'm going to do what I can do. I'm going to release the hurt, release the baggage. Know that I belong here on this earth, but I also belong in the heavens. I also have this connection to the divine, and I'm going to help this transform me. And I definitely feel like this cosmic butterfly as well, though, talks about the spiritual progress and spiritual union between you both. So one more, that's a lot. One more message, please, about the union and the space in between. This would be shared energy, please. Cosmic butterfly. Okay. So we have the pearl thread. Gemini got this card as well, and what I want to say to you guys is this talks about knowing who in our world is meant to be there for the long haul and who is not. So this also, I feel like, is some of the transformations you guys may have gone through, is even this could have been going through money partners, trying to figure out where on my path am I supposed to go. Number 38. Let me get a little clarification here. So we labor through the illusion of individuality and have to face our own inner challenges in solitude. Our spiritual transformation is not an independent event, nor is it our victory alone, as we approach the all-enlightened way of embracing love. Each human being is a pearl on the Divine Mother's garland, gradually assuming luster and revealing beauty, worth, and radiance over many lifetimes. Together we are creating a precious offering in return for her gift of life. We can learn to draw on the collective effort and to allow our own journey to become integrated into the journey of the group without being weighed down and instead be lifted up. To do this, we honor the thread that connects each of us to the one divine being, just like the various fingers on our hands connect to one hand. Then we honor the pearl essence of our divine nature, and we are capable of growth and transformation, becoming divine beauty. You are to shift your perspective to allow all groups that you are involved in to become a source of energetic lifting rather than depletion. If a group you are involved with cannot do this for you, then you may not be in vibrational resonance, and it may be time to seek another group that is more energetically supportive of your vibration. I feel like this is also, as you're transforming, you're realizing your soul group. You're realizing your connection to all, to the divine. You're being able to shine a little bit more and to see the beauty here. is really important, because this is beyond social constructs of beauty. This is realizing that this world is beautiful. And you have the eruption of light here. Definitely, I felt like you guys, especially on the soul connection side, was really, really starting to connect with the light and harness in light codes. For some of you, if that's happening, know that it is divinely guided. This is an 11 card as well. And it's like, you know what? At this point, the light has no choice but to come through you, because you guys both signed up for this divine mission many, many lifetimes ago. And I feel like another thing I'm hearing is that kind of saying that if there's something you're good at in this world, if you continue, if you feel like you've always been good at this thing, this is because this may have been a soul mission lifetimes ago. This is your mission here on earth. So spread your light. And they want me to give you a little bit of number 11. Your every prayer is a power-packed eruption of light beamed into the divine presence. Some pray with fear or doubt, as though the prayer is not doing much at all. Yet you understand the prayer is powerful, and that divine action is set in motion. The power of divine prayer emerges from your heart and out through your throat, whether you speak or sing your prayer silently within your mind or aloud for the world to hear. Let your prayers be vocalized as feelings expressed to the divine in your words or songs, if you choose. You have the power to heal at your fingertips and your vocal cords. And I think you guys are both on a healing journey, first off, into this healing journey of light, into coming back into who you are and to accepting your true magnificence, to seeing the beauty in your world and seeing how you're working with others, that your lives are interconnected with other people as well, and that these energies we want to lift up, and going through kind of a purge of releasing those energies that don't lift us up. This energy as well is talking about that power of prayer, the power of your intention. When you intend something, when you put out your energy to the world, and to heal other people, what I heard is distance healing. Both of you may be really, really fantastic and gifted healers as well, but that to know that when we put the power of prayer and intention forward, the universe responds in magnificent ways. They want me to show you the bottom, which is great, because I feel like both of you could do this. Just for a minute, joy. Do something that makes you happy. Express love out into the world, because look at her heart chakra. It's totally lit. It's accepting, arms up, wide open, accepting that love into her heart. And this is divine love as well, with this eruption of light. What I heard is as well, it may be really beneficial for you guys to engage in the pillar of light. So calling spirit down, because we need to remain grounded with this man of the earth, woman of the sky. Take your shoes off. Spread your toes apart, feel them planting into the floor, almost imagine like you're a tree. And then breathing in, breathing out, and calling in that white, divine, universal light to come down, to energize you, to cleanse you, and to connect you. What I would say as well is just shield yourself and only ask that this be of divine light for your highest good. Help that energy come down through your crown, all the way down through your body, and ask spirit to help transmute any negative energy, breaking any blocks up as well. This was through our throat, and I feel like both of you, that's where we're going to work on, is through your throat chakra. How are we going to change? By being able to open up about things, being able to be vulnerable with our feelings, and ask spirit to help cleanse that stuff, to release anything down through your feet that is no longer authentic to you or positive and good for your well-being, to have that just transmit down through your feet and transmute into the earth's core with love. So I'm going to use the romance angels now. Spirit, can you clarify the Sagittarius, please? Messages for the Sagittarius, or their current energy. Messages, thank you. So you have separation, attraction, let your friends help you. So this says ask for and accept help and support from others. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And that's where this joy comes in. For just a moment, accept joy. Do things that are nonsensical, that do nothing but bring you joy. They don't have to make you productive. They just have to make you happy. And that separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Some of you may already feel like you're apart, and it may be that when we come together, again, this intimacy is going to be really important. For some of you, you may start off as friends and it gains more momentum. But I feel like ask your friends to help you. Again, I heard you may even start out as friends, but work on developing a social network of people who are of like minds. And what I heard is Facebook. There's lots of spiritual communities, on Facebook where you can see like where this connection is, where other people that you are meant to connect with, you may actually be able to reach them more clearly. But that whole, let me talk one more, please, Spirit. Tell me about attraction. This is also power, like the law of attraction, reconciliation. So definitely with this separation, the more you heal and take help and support from others and be open, because if we need to take support and help from others, we're going to be vulnerable enough to ask, right? We're going to be intimate with them to ask for this help. And I feel like the more you heal yourself, it's going to reconcile you with a past life partner, a past love, yourself even. But the separation and the reconciliation, someone from your past is returning to your life, that's really important, because I feel like you're on the right path to getting this relationship back if that's truly what you want. Tell me about the soul connection, please, Spirit. Thank you. You have it is safe for you to love. Open your heart and to give and receive the highest love of all. And this could be the one. You've already met your romantic partner. This person over here, I feel like, definitely knows that you are the one for them. I feel like you may have been questioning a little bit, though. And this separation from this person, there could have been a few things. This separation could have happened at a spiritual level, and if you've not met this person yet, that I heard like there could be kind of like a void, right, where you would feel this void because, again, you're not meeting those that are kind of like-minded and like you. But I feel like this person may also know that you exist, right, even without having ever met you. Sorry guys, so they know it's safe for them to love. They know that you could be the one. I feel like they're just really giving you your space and allowing you to do the work on yourself they know that you need to do, and they're focusing on themselves as well. So you get stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And I think that's on this side what they're doing, right? They're remaining positive. They're working on themselves. They're being really intimate in their behavior as well, and transforming, creating new circles and social groups as well, paying attention to the beautiful and the divine in this world. And even I think your presence here is beautiful and divine. So your presence on this earth beautifies this earth just a little bit more. So stay optimistic. Your person is definitely keeping an optimistic insight here, an optimistic feeling. And the shared energy is keep an open mind and worth waiting for. So I feel like both of you know that it will come back. And both of you know definitely that divine timing is at work in your love life. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type or expectations. So oftentimes too, when things are different than what we expect, there's where we run, because we're being faced with challenges, and especially within spiritual soul connections, that energy that's merging us when we meet and we're experiencing healed and unhealed energy, and it's kind of like this give and take, and the marrying of the energies, it gets freaking scary, right? So I think Spirit here saying divine timing's at work, it's because whatever energy that you guys have merged, whatever healing needs to happen, Spirit doesn't want it back, you guys back, until it's time. And I'm hearing like it may not be that when it comes back, it's back for good. There may be kind of a runner-chaser dynamic, or a push-pull, come back, leave. And I don't mean this in a toxic way. I mean this more as in you guys trigger the hell out of each other, and it's for healing purposes. So you have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner spiritual or youthful spirit to shine. So this may be for a while when you first come back together, not focusing on anything too serious, just keeping things lighthearted. and knowing as well that when it's time for this relationship to work, it will. So I'm going to bring you one last message of guidance quickly because I'm going to run out of time. We have the Five of Cups. This is a Shadowscape Tarot. So this is a definitely feeling of lack and not being, or being without. You have the Eight of Cups in the reverse because I feel like we're refusing to let something go. And I can see where whatever's being refused to let go, it's going to stop this union from happening. What's being refused to be let go? It's this feeling of being left out in the dark. You have the Chariot that came out in reverse, no movement. Could also be a Cancer with the Five of Cups, Eight of Cups. That could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And you have the Page of Cups. Sorry, the Page of Swords. So this could be a younger air sign as well. Leo, Aries, or oh my gosh, I'm totally messed up. That's you guys, fire signs. Air signs is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So I feel like either way though, until someone talks, until someone speaks, until someone opens up, there will be no movement. So get really in touch on what makes me feel like I'm without. What am I holding on to? What am I refusing to let go of? Because whatever this is, it needs to be openly discussed for forward movement. And the bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands in reverse. So I feel like this is also coming from a place of fear, just not being able to open up. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope it resonated. I love you all, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.